Hello, people.
Welcome to Monday, peeps.
Welcome to Monday.
Buenos dias. Buenos noches.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Yeah.
we
So,
made it through another weekend.
Yeah, we did. It was a rough weekend.
This weekend was crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, you had a lot to do. Teaching a grammar class and then
Teaching a gymnastics class.
gymnastics class, and the little mini exhibition that we did. Mm-hmm. Busy.
Happy Monday, Daryl. Welcome to the show.
Happy Monday.
Yeah.
Well,
it's gonna be May.
You know, there was
Hi, Dee.
Hi, Dee. How you doing? You know, Dee wanted you to play the violin. You didn't.
What's this? Nope, that's a ukulele. There's something by my feet. I'm like,
No,
what is this instrument?
I did not bring it over.
I wonder if it's in tune. So, Dee, I played the violin for like 10, well, no, close to 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it hurts to play anymore because, it hurts my shoulder. So then I switched to the ukulele, which is completely different. Wait.
Oh, you're going to play something. You're going to honor us with a song.
No.
Is it in tune?
I don't know.
We just do this while we're waiting for our guest. Our guest is all the way in
Sunny is in the UK. He's
UK.
in London, right?
It's in London. So I don't know what time is it over there.
It's 1 a.m. 1 a.m. We checked the other
fall asleep.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
What?
We were having that discussion about, I posted about how they're fighting about song copyright.
Okay.
Now, this is a progression.
Oh, yes, I remember.
See, that's a progression, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, listen to this. That's the same progression in another key.
Yeah.
But there's so many songs that are...
so many.
Yeah. Like, for example, if I went this.
We don't want to have to pay anybody.
Okay. So now, that song right there, that rock and roll song, La Bamba, right?
La Bamba, yes.
Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Now,
Dee plays the ukulele too.
Oh, cool.
Dee, this is such a funny story. Okay, let me tell you how I started playing the ukulele.
Okay.
So I became obsessed with folk music, bluegrass, for a while, and I was like, "Ooh, what instrument am I hearing?" It was the ukulele. There was also some mandolin, but I honed in on the ukulele. And I said something to my husband, so he got me one for Christmas. Three years ago, maybe.
Probably.
So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick up the uke and start playing. And then that evening, I made my ukulele debut on Christmas Day.
That's right.
3 years ago. It's got a great sound.
You started playing the same day, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Mini concert that day. Who else is out there? Say hello.
Who is here, folks? So our guest today is coming back on the show. This will be his second appearance. Sunny Singh. Yeah, he's in London. I think when we interviewed him the first time, was he in LA or was he in London?
No, he was in Canada.
He was in Canada, yes. Our neighbors to the north. Wait, no, that sounded Australian.
Yeah, he was in Canada. Yeah. And these things are hard because I asked him,
right.
about the time, and he said he was okay with the time. Because I was waiting for him to come back from the UK.
Yeah.
But he's still there.
But he wanted to come on anyway.
Right.
He must be a night owl. And I have to tell you, within the last 2 months, because I have been working in the city, that's when I started going to bed at a decent hour. But the pandemic literally threw my entire sleep game off. I mean, in the first few months, we were staying up till like 1 o'clock in the morning, just doing whatever we wanted to do, playing music.
I tried to wake up, 5 o'clock or something, but always 4 o'clock. And the other day you thought that I was going to wake up at 2 because
you made me very nervous because you went to bed at 9:15, and I'm like, oh God, this is not going to be good.
Right. But no, I woke up 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. You slept a solid 7 hours, so that's good.
Wow, that's more than I usually do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your play.
Oh.
Yeah, that you got.
I just booked a role.
Yeah, you booked the role. You just auditioned for it last week.
Yeah, and it doesn't sound like it was. It doesn't sound like it was a long time to wait.
You don't like waiting.
But I was saying because when I was in the audition, they try not to tell you too much. They try not to, because they have more people to see.
Right.
So I was like, okay, and I got some great feedback, and I just felt like I was going to hear back that evening.
Right.
And then I didn't, and then the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day, and I was like, oh wow, I probably didn't get it. And then on Saturday, I was like, I definitely didn't get it because it had already been like basically a full week. And then you were saying at like the same time, you were thinking the exact thing about, oh hey, the audition. I was thinking about it too. So I ended up booking the role. I got the email this morning.
Remind me, I'm just sending you a message.
I got the email this morning that I was, that I booked the role. It is with River Rep Theater. It's up here. It's local, which is great. It is not one of the heavier roles for the production, which is good for me because I'm in the city a lot of weeks, twice a week.
Right.
So, it fits. It fits, and I'm so excited about the role.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah. So
you don't like waiting too long.
My local yokels.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting play.
Really, really interesting. So I'm very excited.
And then tomorrow you're back in the city on the live.
Tomorrow I'm back in the city. Yes.
Well, I finally sent my book to the publisher. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take, but probably within 3 weeks or so. We probably
would have you as a guest on the show.
No, I'm not going to be a guest. I'm just.
Do you guys, who remembers? If Daryl is still on, Daryl will still remember. In one of our very first shows, in the very beginning of season 1, we planned to have you on, but we didn't tell our viewers who the guest was. And it was so funny because they were so excited to know, like, typing in the comments, who's the guest for tonight? And I was like, it's this handsome guy right here. He didn't have the beard back then, though. This is now. But that was a great show. I got to interview you.
And then we did a show when I got to interview you.
Did we? Yeah. Yes. That was in season.
People were asking.
I feel like that was in like the end of season 2. I'm not as popular as Pedro is, so. Weren't you on your back porch?
Yes, we were.
No.
We were outside.
We were outside in our neighbor's yard by their back porch.
Yeah, we raided the yard there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the mosquito was biting me and.
I don't think we needed their Wi-Fi, but they said if we needed Wi-Fi, we could have used their Wi-Fi. Just fabulous people. We have really great neighbors.
Yeah, you were close, Darren. We used to be in the back porch for the first few shows. We did it right out there.
Front porch.
Front, yeah. Yeah, we used to do that. So that's what that.
We have to do that in the summer when the weather is nice. Mm-hmm. We didn't do that this past summer because we have the studio and we're like, oh, let's utilize the studio. But we should definitely do that again. It was mm-hmm. funny because sometimes Katie Rodriguez would drive by and she would blow the horn and wave.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, so mm-hmm. Yeah, that was fun. You know, Sonny has been very, very busy.
I know.
I mean, we were talking, and you know, the time difference. I guess he didn't know that it was like 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
1 o'clock in the morning here.
Yeah.
And he was talking to me, and he wanted to come on because he got a lot of things, a lot of practice that he's done. But he's in UK now, and there's a lot of our martial artist friends are in the UK now because there's something going on. Cynthia is there. Cynthia was supposed to be on the show. It was going to be a surprise, but she's over there in the UK. And so, you know, if he comes, he comes. If he doesn't, then we're getting another time.
If he doesn't, we'll wait till he's back. I mean, at least in Canada, because Canada wasn't too much of a stretch.
Right.
And then, you know, if he doesn't come on tonight, then Paige was going to sing. It's fine. You guys know we just roll with the punches. We roll with it.
I'm going to sing.
You're going to sing.
No, you're going to sing. I play. And we can't sing all the songs.
Right.
So, but, you know, let me see if I, you know, I want to check something out.
Did you send him the link on WhatsApp?
Yeah, I send it to him in every possible.
In every possible. Okay.
Yeah, let me see if I could see myself there.
Remember when we found out that he was a police officer when we were researching?
Yeah, and he ran for mayor.
He was a police officer?
Yeah, he was a police officer. I'm gonna do this.
And if our other guest comes in?
Yeah. Then because there's only one thing that I want him to talk about, and that's his book signing. So so who else is watching? Talk to me.
You know what? I'm gonna actually pull up the show on YouTube. That way we can see if anyone is commenting on YouTube. That is something we don't normally do. We don't normally track the YouTube. Hey, Karen. Hey, how are you? You guys, I'm watching. Look how good the studio looks.
Wow.
I'm just looking how the studio looks on YouTube, and it looks like.
No, this is what we do here. We go live here, and that's all we do. Well,
we look like we're professionals.
This studio is just for that, just for the show.
Yeah.
Or when somebody comes to visit.
Mm-hmm. When I'm recording.
And what else?
You guys, this. Just go here and just go back there and take a nap. Karen, we miss you too. How much fun did we have in Atlantic City? Like, really?
All the time. Every time we go there, we have fun.
We are going to have more time off. Well, I mean, we're going to take a couple days off, like 2. After the show, we have the gymnastics show coming up at the end of this month. This is the Juniest May I have ever encountered. And I posted that as my Facebook status because June is usually a very crazy month because you have all these graduations, you have all these events.
We have state meets and we have the gymnastic exhibition.
Yeah, and all these other different events that are going on. And the exhibition just happened to be in June, in May. And then graduation for Layla,
right?
We're the youngest.
Yeah.
Is this month too. So and
Mother's Day.
It's Mother's Day weekend. And then the weekend after that I have my theater production show with my kids.
Right.
And then the following weekend we have the gymnastics exhibition. So this weekend is the only weekend we have available in May that we don't have something planned. So it's gonna be crazy.
You may change too because my cousins are coming from Aruba.
When?
And this week coming. I saw my brother post.
This week coming?
Yeah. My brother
or the week that we're in.
And I'm pretty sure it's this week. coming. And I just saw my brother.
This week is not coming. This week is here.
Yeah, well, this week that's here.
The week that's here, okay.
2 weeks before the state meet, I had to get on the girls today because they were trying to practice like there's not a meet coming.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't know what priority. They want to do certain things, but the things that they got to do, they don't want to do. Can we do this? No, the state meet's coming.
There's certain skills you have to practice. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So they're more interested on other things that they don't know. They're little kids.
They're kids.
They're little kids, and they want to do whatever they want to do. And I had a coach visit me today. So she used to coach at West Point.
Okay.
And she just stopped by.
Mm.
She showed up and said, "Hey, you always wanted to come to the gym. Say hello." Left her number.
Okay.
Yeah. So hard. So, you want to sing?
I'm not going to sing. I was just waiting for you to say something because you took a deep breath and I was like, okay.
Daryl is waiting for you to sing.
Daryl is not waiting for me to sing.
This guitar was a present for my birthday from my wife.
That was for Christmas? And it's such a wonderful story about how you got that.
Listen to this sound.
Is that a Taylor? Yes, I am. Daryl, you're so funny.
Why you say down?
You said Daryl's waiting for me to sing, and I said no, he's not.
Yeah, he's waiting.
You know what I think? I think Pedro should write music. He's a writer already. He should start writing songs, and then maybe I'll sing it.
I do.
We can only do a couple of bars of each song.
Okay.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up in the air.
That was it.
Yep, just a little taste. But if you wrote your own music, we won't have to cut it short.
Oh, sing, Crystal, sing.
Yeah, well, he put that there before, so I sang.
Oh.
I sang a little bit.
Well, what else could we sing that we wouldn't have to pay?
Well,
Can't even sing Happy Birthday.
Oh, definitely not. I don't know.
There's a Christian song that you did.
Which one?
We did on back porch and the front porch.
On the front porch. I remember what you're talking about because I feel like our neighbors came outside. I love it, Crystal. You have a beautiful voice. Thank you, Daryl.
Yeah. Would you have certain things in waiting for when things like this happen?
Yeah.
Like we have that.
Pedro is not comfortable with just ad-libbing, as you guys can tell.
Yes,
he wants someone to be a guest so bad when something like this happens.
I sent the link to Charles, but if he looks at it,
which Charles?
Charles Mariano.
Yes.
Because he has a book signing coming up this weekend.
Yes, he sent me that yesterday.
Yeah.
He sent me that yesterday. Where is the book signing? Let's shout him out, man.
He's in town. He's at the Buy It Again, I think it is.
Read It Again bookstore?
Read It Again or the Bethel version of it.
Okay, let's see. We got a reminder. Metamorphosis is his book.
Yeah, we talked about it in the show.
The Art Antidote Odyssey book event is this Saturday, May 6th at 1 p.m. Mm-hmm. Join us at the Past Perfect Bookstore on 3460 Route 55 in White Lake. It's the old Duggan School. We were literally just there with our gymnastics team. Yes. Right. So again, Charles is doing a book signing. Charles Marinero. Hello, Charles. Shout out to Charles Marinero, talented filmmaker and author. Mm-hmm. Again, his book signing event is this Saturday, May 6th, 1 o'clock at the old Duggan School.
There you go.
In White Lake, New York.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Black Library too. Those fellas got their own building. They're building, I don't know if you guys saw that episode of Tweed Talks, but they came on. They are products of Sullivan County Community College. They went to that college for art. They went back and they talked to the art students. They came here, they interviewed us, and they were trying to get like a brick and mortar building to highlight artists of color, their literature, and just Black art. And they were able to secure a grant, and they got a building on Broadway and Monticello. And if anyone knows,
it's a huge building.
If anyone knows Broadway and Monticello, you know the Key Bank building. If you've been gone for a while, you'll remember which building it is. The huge bank on the corner right next to the courthouse lawn.
Okay.
Amazing.
So we're gonna bring Sonny in at another time probably because he's have power. And it's 1 o'clock over there where he's at. But this is real.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm mad egg on my Shangri-La. You don't want to spar with the champ either. I'm Samuel Park with the Kung Fu. Wing Chun master, you can't beat him. The boy got moves like James Blue. Luke Cage in the ring, you tame who? Still look like a bus in a plain suit. Italian, Chinese in the same hood. Man, the Buddha got me feeling like Godzilla. Smoke like dragon, fire spitter. Fortune, you better got a life fever. I spit that burn, non-ether. Bird's eye view, flying eagle. And you gonna need satellites to see us the hocus of pocus of crowd pleaser. So please get a hold of your damn skeezer. Can't keep her hands on my wife beater. Crouching tiger, now I have to fight you. The iron fist, you can ask for vouchers. You think Bruce Lee had to walk with bouncers? Yeah, I'm feeling cocky cause I'm with Miyagi. We having sushi while we sipping sake. Tony Sirocco, Luciano. Low man on my low man. Thunder kicks on my silver fox. Mad egg on my Shangri-La. You don't want to spar with the champ either. I'm Samuel Park with the Kung Fu. Wing Chun master, you can't beat him. The boy got moves like James Blue. Luke Cage in the ring, you tame who? Still look like a boss in a plain suit. Italian, Chinese in the same hood. Shangri-La. You don't want to spar with the champ either. You don't want to spar with the champ either.
Well, there you have it.
Such a talented guy, man. So talented.
So many movies that he did just lately.
Yeah.
You know. So, well, listen. You gonna do another song?
Do I know it? What song are we gonna do?
I don't know. What was that song we? What's the name? 2 Step Forward, 2 Step Back. What was that song that I liked?
Oh, Paula Abdul.
Yeah. What's the other song?
Oh, it was a Sade song.
Oh,
it was a Sade song.
Do I remember?
If I tell you now, would you keep on loving me? If I tell you how I feel, would you keep on bringing out the best in me? That's a good song. That's definitely a good song.
I forgot what the Paula do song is that I like to do.
Oh, it was Straight Up. Wasn't it Straight Up?
Okay.
Lost in a dream. Yeah, it was Straight Up. Pedro's just full of songs tonight. For some reason, I couldn't think of the words to the song. Oh, okay. Lost in a dream, don't know which way to go. You are all that you see. Oh, baby, I'm moving way too slow.
She's in the chorus. Well, people.
He's just full of suggestions tonight, right?
Who is?
This guy over here.
Daryl?
This guy right here. Listen, you guys, before we let you go, tomorrow, Daryl, tomorrow, where am I? I'm in the city tomorrow. I'm on live on TikTok. You can view the live, even if you don't have a TikTok account, but you won't be able to comment. I wish you could hear me clapping. Daryl, I did hear you clapping.
We heard you.
I heard you.
Yeah, that was our daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll be on TikTok, and I post about it all the time, like 10 to 11, then 11:15 to 12:15, then again 1:30 to 3:30. So I'm doing like 3 different live streams tomorrow. So exciting. Love it.
We should practice those songs.
Well, I mean, we're not going to be able to play the entire song anyway, so.
We'll find out some song that we could play.
Yeah.
Not doing the whole thing.
It has to be something something obscure from like the 1920s.
Look at this.
Oh. What are we looking at?
Well, my brother just notified me today that we're doing another video for one of his songs. So he was looking for some people, some extra. He has to have a crowd or something.
Where is he shooting it?
In the city. So I think it's in July. So.
Oh, okay.
So people, if you want to be on a video, music video, my brother is shooting one in the city. Let me see. I don't know which song he's doing this time, but this is one of my favorite songs by him.
Yeah. It's Division X again. Talking about the hood again. Because they forgot about the hood again.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
What you riding for? 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 I speak the language of the people who done lost the trail, who run in circles like a dog fighting at his tail. The underbelly that be running in and out of jail, and all the people that be knowing that the system failed. The generation that they thought they be moving up, they graduated, educated, but they're still stuck. To leave the ghetto always seems just within your clutch, but yet it's something that we all never seem to touch. For all the people getting money for a college course, they join the army, now they're fighting in a fucking war. They're mercenaries taking bullets to the forehead. They could have done that on the block when they.
Anyway, he was a guest on the show not too long ago.
Yeah. We were talking about hip hop. It's such a plethora of information about hip hop, and it just made me all like warm and fuzzy inside. It made me feel like it was 1994 again.
He knows a lot about that, and I know nothing about that.
I know. He doesn't understand the passion for when like an award show comes on and they have like a 90s tribute, and I'm up like in the middle of the floor and I'm jumping up and down, I'm dancing, I'm singing every word, and he's like, who are these people? I'm like, what?
Well, I do the same thing when gymnastics or martial art comes on, so.
Oh, you get up and you start.
Yeah, I literally used to wear my gloves when I watched the fight. Put the gloves on.
I've never seen you do that.
No, because we haven't been watching any boxing or anything like that.
Remember when we were dating?
Yeah, the first thing we watched was a UFC match.
You used to bring those videos to my house, and we would watch them.
Video? We were watching it live.
Live?
Yeah, it was live.
Live where?
No,
the UFC, the actual UFC videos. Like you turned me on to Hoist Gracie and Shamrock, Ken Shamrock, and all those guys that were fighting in the UFC, like UFC #1.
Yeah, I think I still have that.
#1, and it was so exciting. It was just such romantic dates,
Yes.
We used to have so much fun doing that.
Yeah, you like the wrestling and things
I did.
You thought I was just, saying let's wrestle. You didn't know that I actually did. Okay, so let me see some of the comments.
I wish you. Yeah, that's the Daryl's comment from before. Mm-hmm. Love it. I love Dee's photo.
Mm-hmm. She found her animal, right?
She did. I saw when she posted. I was stalking her page every single day, like hoping that the cat would come back.
Mm-hmm.
And then I almost think I was the first person to acknowledge the post, because I feel like I looked and I was like, oh, she only posted it 1 minute ago. So I commented, and it's very exciting. And I remember telling her, I posted about that I was going live, and I said, get the kitty and snuggle up and come watch my live.
I bet you he thinks it's tomorrow, because he said Tuesday, and I said, no, Monday. It's Monday here, it's Tuesday over there.
Honey, we've had that issue multiple times. You gotta make sure.
Okay.
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. We were literally addicted to that show in college.
Crystal, we were.
I think you should be a guest on Tweed Talks. We can review all the movies you've done.
Yeah, people were talking about her commercial today.
Throughout my life, I've always tried to be there for the people around me. Now, things have changed. I'm so grateful to have an angel who truly cares for me.
It's so rewarding to be a part of his life and make a difference when he needs it the most.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
There you go, Daryl.
That was so much fun to shoot. So Daryl wants me to be a guest on Tweed Talks. Daryl, I don't know. My resume is so long, I just wouldn't know what to talk about. Oh, Dee says they are a good company. Okay, Dee, so the funny thing is that once that commercial came out, like when it first came out, people were like, oh, I didn't know you were a home health aide. I was like, I'm not. It was a commercial.
Also, the commercial with the daycare, and people were saying, "You guys own a daycare?"
Oh yeah.
And people were asking me about the insurance. So you own an insurance company?
Oh my gosh! No. When I did that, yeah.
She's an actress.
Mm-hmm. The surprise PSA to make sure people sign up on the website or whatever before the deadline. In that commercial, you're not even acting, Crystal. That's you. Exactly. I'm not acting, Daryl. I'm just kind.
So, Daryl, what you're trying to say is that I'm all, and she's taking care of. So, is that what you're trying to say, Daryl?
Actually, Daryl, before I shot that commercial, I
had to practice with me.
I had practice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the old joke. So, yeah, what movie you want to review, Daryl?
We still haven't seen Paint yet. Paint is actually going to come out on streaming, you guys. It was out in several theaters, yes, but we weren't able to, the schedule was just, it wasn't working out. Pedro, you're far from that. So Yeah, but I googled it the other day, and it plays at these weird times that we just can't get to, and I didn't see any more show times, but it did say it'll be available for streaming.
Yes.
The movie Can You Keep a Secret?
Oh yeah, that was fun. That was fun because I was in that movie and nobody noticed that I wasn't there.
You know what's really interesting in the movies that I've done, even without me posting and like advertising about it, people would be just like, "Oh, Crystal, we were at home and we wanted to watch a film on Netflix, so we see this film titled Can You Keep a Secret?" And we just hit play and saw that I was in it. I'm like, "Oh, so people are just randomly looking for rom-coms on Netflix."
Well, I got a video one time. It's funny that when people see you and they know me. So I got a call one time, and we don't know this guy. He's just a friend on Facebook, and he was from Nigeria. He said, "Hey," and he was laughing, and
he was laughing hysterically.
He was laughing. He said, "Hey, it's you."
Hey, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal. So you on the big screen?
That was hysterical.
That was funny.
we knew him through No, Jamie. I can't remember.
Yeah,
but she does a lot of
fundraiser for Nigerian kids.
Not missionary, but maybe missionary. Yeah. I can't think of the word.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she was connected with Cisa Mick, and it was just so funny.
Yeah.
To hear that commercial, like you said, he doesn't even know us, never met us.
Yeah, just through Facebook.
Yeah.
When he was all excited, and also when people called me and they were in a flight and they were watching a movie. What was it? What's the last movie? It wasn't the last one.
Game?
The Hating Game.
The Hating Game.
And then so I actually played that several times, just that scene with Young.
Yeah.
I backed it up a couple of times and watched it. I really enjoyed that movie.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
You're a sucker for rom-coms, huh, baby?
That's what life is about. Life is about love.
Life is a
People
romantic.
Keep forgetting.
This relationship is a romantic comedy, like this relationship right here.
Yeah, that would be my next book. Okay, people. So we waited. He probably had got the wrong time. But we'll talk to him at another time.
We were able to keep our guests entertained, though.
Yeah, we tried. We tried. I should have my piano here, then we could have done all the...
A piano. Next time I'll play... I haven't learned to play the mandolin, even though...
we have the mandolin.
It's strung the same way as a violin, but I haven't learned how to play it. What song is that? Was that Bill Withers? Okay. I have been totally entertained, Daryl says.
Shadows grow so low before my eyes, and they moving across the pages. Suddenly the day turns into night. Far away from the city. But don't hesitate, 'cause your love won't wait.
Singing, guys.
Baby, I
love your way. Okay,
do no more.
That's enough.
Can't do no more.
We don't want to get in trouble for copyright.
Peter Frampton, he could play that guitar.
He was just up here last summer.
Yeah, he comes up here a lot.
Yeah, because
probably catching next time.
We live in the Borscht Belt, and the Catskills, Bethel, New York. That's where Woodstock was.
Speaking about the Borscht Belt.
Oh my gosh! How exciting is that?
Yeah, the museum
is going to be a thing.
I was there and I was freezing and I had 2 coats on.
Yeah, any of our viewers that are millionaires and would like, and you're looking for a place to make a donation to before this tax year runs out,
right?
Contact us and we'll give you the information to.
We'll give you the info.
To make a monetary donation to the Borscht Belt Museum.
Mm-hmm.
Monetary. Also, if you have any Borscht Belt memorabilia from like any of the hotels or
get in touch
buildings or anything like that, follow up with us. We have we have an in.
We have an in.
And when I say
more.
In, I just mean I send them a Facebook message. That's it. But yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. Yep. When they do that, then we'll have them on again. They've been on a couple of times.
That will be the second big donation I make. The first big donation will be to our church when I make my $1 million movie.
$1 million movie.
The second donation will be to the Borscht Belt Museum because one thing about this area is that I love the richness and the past history about the Borscht Belt.
Yeah.
I try to watch as many things as
I was
can.
part of it.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that book to come out.
How old are you?
I'm 165 years old. Gymnastic years.
In gymnastic, so it's like dog years there.
Yeah.
So what is that in human years? How old do you feel?
I feel 25.
You're obviously lying. You feel 25 years old?
Yeah, I feel that good. When I get up in the morning, I feel that good. It's like you could give in to getting old. You know, there's some people that work old because they think they're old.
They walk.
They work as
old.
Never work that way.
Yeah.
At least try not to. Okay, but a lot of people work that way, like they're old people, but they're not.
You misbehaved. You misbehaved the other day, and I didn't find out until you posted it on Facebook. I was in the city.
Well,
the boys' class or something. They challenged you to do something.
Yeah, and I did it. But you know, I used to be a gymnast, and I did it. But I'm not going to do it anymore because
because you learned your lesson.
No, because if I do something and they look at me and look at this old man and he did this, then what happens is that the class becomes, could you do something else? Yeah. And then instead of...
And that's not why their parents... Right. I mean, their parents did pay to watch Pedro Tweed because, let's face it.
Yeah, so we want them
thoroughly entertaining. But yeah, the focus is on the kids. Wonderful. Okay, Mr. Tweed.
Daryl should probably play the piano right now. Would you send him the link?
What?
What do you think, Daryl? Would you send him the link so he can play the piano?
Just start playing.
Let me see. Oh, I'm waiting. Sure.
Daryl is always, he's like, I'm always ready. I'm always ready.
Oh, I like that.
Love that. So when am I going to be a guest again?
Whenever you want, sweetheart.
There you go. You guys heard it here.
Yeah.
He's crazy. Pedro's crazy, you guys. Jam sesh. You know what I said to Pedro yesterday?
Did you play the uke?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, you said that this morning, huh?
Oh, that was this morning.
Yeah.
It felt like yesterday. We were watching YouTube. You put YouTube on, and they were just all these musicians just sitting around jamming, and this girl was rocking it out in someone's living room, and randomly and Verdine White is from Earth, Wind, and Fire is just in the jam session. Daryl is hysterical. Daryl just came into.
Daryl is going to play. You going to play?
Daryl's going to play us out. Well, we can't hear him, so let's bring him in.
You really want me to?
Sure.
Wait,
I think
are you serious?
What song did you play on the piano? Oh.
Okay, he's gonna come back in.
Oh, I thought I hit something.
Did you?
No.
Oh. You know, that's the one thing when you're playing like through, like for us to play with him would be difficult. Unless you're doing like a cam jam.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, he went to get piano.
Okay.
He went towards the piano.
He's back.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
I will. I have to walk through my house to get to it. Did you really want me to play something?
Yeah, dude, that'd be fun.
All right.
Look at that.
All right.
Here in this room.
Let me turn on a light. It's dark in here.
This is live TV, you guys.
Live TV.
Live.
How did you guys know I played piano? I don't really.
I didn't know. I did not know that, Daryl.
I saw you. I saw you one time. I think it was live.
Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
What you do? You did something from Queens. You did, I think. Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could hear you.
All right. There's a lot of feedback, so it keeps reverberating.
Oh, I see. How you doing?
Okay. That was my little intro.
How long have you been playing the piano?
I took lessons when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That is so funny. You just never know. Like people have all these hidden talents, or like they have a talent you don't really know that side of them. Like people know you for gymnastics, but not for martial arts. You know, sort of like that.
That is funny that you said that. Oh,
Daryl keeps.
It's funny you said that because when I went, we were doing that little show. People were coming up, and they were saying things like, "Oh, that's my guitar teacher."
Oh yeah, that's so funny because you taught guitar at the neighborhood facility.
My guitar, he teaches guitar, he teaches gymnastics, and then some other people would say like, "Oh, he taught me martial art."
Mm-hmm.
So it depends where you go.
Yeah.
Like if you go to Newburgh, they know me as Pedro.
And if you come to Monticello, they know
me as Pete.
Pete.
If you go someplace else, they know you have Pierre.
Pierre.
Yeah.
If you go to Bronx, they know you as Pedrito. Well, your mom.
My mom, yeah.
Your mom.
So Daryl, how old were you when you started playing the piano?
I took lessons when I was a kid, but I didn't really stick with it. Honestly, it's later in life that when I started playing songs that I liked, I'd look on YouTube to learn how to play them.
Oh.
That's what I do now.
Yeah, those are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Those are fun. Yeah, I do the same thing when there's a song that I like and I feel lazy. I don't want to read the music. I just go on YouTube and say, oh, okay.
It's a good way to do it. It's a good way to learn. Some people are more visual. I'm not good at reading music. I learned how to do it, but I can't sight read. There's a disconnect in my brain. I can't read and play at the same time. Maybe it's my ADD. I don't know. But I have to learn a song and memorize it and then play it. I can't just read.
Wow.
I see.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, there's a controversy about like if you don't read music, then you're not a musician. But I asked Stevie Wonder. He said, I never read a note in my life.
Yeah.
So no, I know. So there's a kid that I used to teach guitar to, and he's better than me.
That happened.
Jojo.
The natural skill.
Yeah, he's saying, well, he was a kid.
Yeah.
But he plays better than me. He doesn't read a thing.
Well, when I did that production at the Mohonk Mountain House a couple of years ago, the jazz musician that accompanied us because we were singing didn't read music, and he was like, "Do you want this key, and we would sing. But a phenomenal musician, could literally play anything.
Yeah, I'm too impatient to do side reading.
That's the one thing that I would say when you're classically trained, it gets like for me, you learn how to read the music and the notes and everything like that. And then you have to read it. So then trying to translate that to learning ukulele and learning chords, my brain had a disconnect, and I'm like, okay, that's not a note, it's a chord, it's different. So yeah, a very interesting way.
Some people are naturally gifted. I'm not. I'll play for fun, but I can't play in front of a crowd. I can't, it's not me. I don't have your personality, Pedro.
Yeah, I play only because I like to hear my wife sing.
Oh, I like to hear your wife sing too.
What?
Yeah, she does a mean, what you call it? What's that song that you audition with? The one that you're talking about.
You mean Do Right?
Yeah, Do Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good song. That and God Bless the Child. Those are right in my range. Yeah, lower register range.
God Bless the Child. One time we're just gonna have the microphone and find out which song we could do.
Yeah. Nina Simone songs are right in my vocal range too. Annie Lennox, my vocal range, because they're like contralto, so they're low. They have lower register voices.
Do you sing down?
No.
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 Your wife?
No, not really. No, she's probably better than I am, but we don't sing.
Listen, you see what
I won't even try.
What you sang in Huguenot?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Oh my! That play.
Sing.
That play was awesome. I remember.
Let me fly now. Let me fly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that play was so. I looked at her, and she looked at me, and we both knew that we were going to cry. So look, she's actually saying. I was crying.
I'll have to say, as a vocalist, the acoustics in it was an old French church in New Paltz, and they just use it for historic Huguenot Street for tours and stuff like that. And the acoustics in that building, oh my goodness, just so good. You don't need a microphone. The sound bounces off the walls, but perfectly. It's wonderful. I just want to go back there and sing.
Yeah. It was emotional.
Yeah.
And I thank you for also helping me with my mom. My mom came to see.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Anne-Marie was so sweet, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's Anne-Marie. That's Anne-Marie.
That's Anne-Marie all the way. I tell you, that was two other plays that you did were very, very emotional. And Meek was the one.
I sang there too.
Yeah, you sang there.
These productions keep making me sing.
And that one was emotional for me, especially the last part, with the last speech that you did.
Oh my gosh!
Which is also, on the movie that we're doing. I want the speech to be like that.
Yeah.
Do you have a recording? I'd like to see it. Do you have a recording?
Oh, since you said, Daryl, before about having her as a guest, I'm going to have those things set up because if I do right now, I have to look through them. But I do have the videos. Yeah.
I want to see those emotional performances.
Yeah.
Nothing like a good cry.
Yeah. If you were in there, people were feeling that.
I might have something on YouTube of.
Yeah.
I
actually have at the ballot. I have that whole thing.
Pathway to the Ballot Box. That's what
that was it.
The monologue was called.
Yep.
Well, Daryl, thank you so much for jumping in at the last minute. We will not hold you and playing a little ditty for us on the piano.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna have you, you know, because you like the third producer.
I want to see more gymnastics people.
Yeah, we will bring more gymnastic people. I send out the, you know, we're booked pretty much, but there's one lady that I'm trying to get. I can't tell her name now, but I'm trying to get her. She's gonna be.
Do I know her? Give me that hint. Is it someone that I know?
Yeah, I would say I would send you. I would send you. I talked to her a couple of times, so I'm gonna see.
Okay. Daryl would know anyone.
Daryl knows everybody in the gymnastics.
Anyone who's anyone in the gymnastics community.
Even if they don't know me, I know them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know a lot of them. We had host Spivey one time.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's crazy.
And yeah.
I've known Hope for 35 years, but I didn't really meet her until after she was on your show. She didn't know who I was, but we have since connected on Facebook. But of course, I knew who she was because the '88 Olympics and everything. And in fact, I know several people from her team, and I was in Fort Worth a couple of weeks ago. The NC2A championships, and they had they had a presentation of Diane Durham's humanitarian award that I was invited to. There's only about 50 people there, probably, but a lot of people from the '84 team were there that I got. I mean, Mark Connor was there, Kathy Johnson, Tracy Talavera, Pam Bilek, Michelle Desser. Anyway, a lot of them were there. And it was just a great way to honor her legacy and remember her. You know, it was just really nice event.
Yeah,
amazing.
And Hope had the record for the most 10 for a while, and in the last meeting, it was broken.
It was. I was there. Trinity Thomas. Actually, so Jamie Dancher and held it for a little while, and Trinity tied her at that meet. But Hope was right up there. It was like 27, 28, 29, 10, somewhere in there. But it was amazing to be there when Trinity got that. The place exploded.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, that was an exciting meet. I'm glad you were there. We watched it at home. All right, Daryl. Well, thank you for jumping in.
Yes.
You know, we always want to send you a link.
I'm always here for you guys. I have it permanently marked on my Monday night calendar.
Oh, cool.
Love that.
We love that.
Appreciate that.
Yes. Okay. So we're going to say goodbye. And we'll see you
next Monday. Yes.
Next Monday.
Love,
peace, and harmony.
There we
Thank
go.
you, Daryl. Have a good night. Good night,
good night, guys.
Okay.
He knows it.